All right, so welcome to marking period 2. Today is the first day, so let's start off strong. And welcome to unit 3. So what's new academically in unit 3? Our class text will be Wonder by R.J. Palacios. So we will no longer be reading articles or excerpts or short stories. We are going to read a fiction story. Okay, and then the other thing is we are adding the E, which stands for explanation, to our RAT responses. Wonder by R.J. Palacio looks like this. And Wonder's about a young boy named Augie who has to adjust to life while having a rare disorder called Treacher's-Collins disorder. Pause the video and write this down in your notes. You will need it for the lesson. Treacher-Collins syndrome is a rare disorder that stops the bones from growing in someone's face. So it stops the bones in someone's face from growing. As you can see here in the picture, they don't really have cheekbones. Because the person has smaller bones, they can have trouble seeing, breathing, hearing, and eating. Why did we choose Wonder as our class text? What does Wonder have to do with me? Pause the video and write all of this down in your notes. Empathy. It's a noun. It is something that you have to develop and you have to learn at times. Some people are naturally born with it, a lot of it, but it's something that you have to build. Empathy is when you understand how someone else feels even though you've never experienced it before, or maybe you're not in that same situation. A good question to ask yourself if you want to build empathy is, how would I feel if I were in the same situation? That's the question you ask yourself. Write this down in your notes. Actually, I want to just go back to this really quickly. No one in 6th grade is dealing personally with this. You may know somebody with a disorder in some way, but nobody personally has what Augie has, right? So it might feel like, why am I reading this? Like, what does this have to do with me? But as you'll see in Wonder, and as you'll see in the videos that you're going to watch today, the biggest difference between people with Treacher's-Collins syndrome and us is that we have bones in our face and they don't. But outside of that, they're very much just like we are. And so it's super important that you guys are nice people and kind people to other people. And so we're going to expose you to other types of people that maybe you would never come in contact with, because you have to learn to just be nice to people and be nice to things that you're not used to seeing. And it's okay to ask questions, but it's not okay to be rude about it. Okay, because to somebody else, you look really different and you look foreign and they've never seen somebody that looks like you. Okay, so you could easily be in that person's situation. So it's just super important, and we really want you as 6th graders to build your empathy and to be able to put yourself in other people's shoes, even if you haven't quite experienced it before. How would I feel if I were in the same situation? Okay. Now, you may have these first 3 down, but you also may have lost your notebook. You may have run out of space because you just take a ton of notes. You will be having notebook checks. We'll probably do another one around Thanksgiving break, just to let you know. So write all of this down. Remember, restating a question tells the reader what question you're answering. Answering tells your decision. Textual evidence proves your decision was right, and you need to provide 2 pieces of evidence. And the new piece is explaining your textual evidence helps the reader understand why you think this was the best evidence to prove your decision was right. So you're explaining your thought process to